All right, we're going to indicate in a hole. So we want to find the location of this first hole here. Now, this is just an aluminum block that I've prepared, and it has different locations for different features. We have 3 different holes. We have a few edges that we could edge find in. So this block is just used for different things. We're going to be doing this on the tool room Haas Mill today. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my 0. Now, I don't have my edge finder in, I have my indicator in to go indicate the hole. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it for now. So I'm going to hand jog my Z down into place, or close to it. And then, as I kind of get close, I go back in and I select a lower speed or a lower feed rate, bring it down in the Z, and I'm just going to put the indicator close to that 0. That's not really close. I'm gonna dial my indicator tip in so I run a smaller circle so I can get closer to the Y. And X, that seems pretty good there. So now to origin that, so if I'm just manually picking it up and I want to just use my numbers on my screen, the Haas is really nice because it has this operator section, and in this operator section we can actually zero it out, so I don't have to remember my machine numbers. So if I can't zero out my machine, I'd have to write down my machine numbers, and then when I go to my location on my first hole, I just have to do the math in the X and in the Y to find the difference on my machine numbers. But because I'm in hand jog, I can go to position. Under display here has position. I have Y selected right now, so that is highlighted in yellow. If I come down to my origin button, which is why can't I find it? It's right here. So under 0 return, it has origin. What it's going to then do is it's going to take my Y and it's going to zero that out. So because that's the last one I moved my Y. So now if I just go to my X, I don't need to move it, but my yellow highlighted there. So there was my Y, now my X. Now I come back to my origin and I hit 0. So now I've found my X0, Y0, you know, technically. I'm going to move over to my hole. So now I'm going to move my X over, my Y down, and kind of in that range. Now remember, I have my indicator set up to spin a real tight circle. I need to sweep in this hole or indicate in the hole. So I'm going to move my indicator so it's about that size.